To add a user license to License Activation Manager, you will need first to add the user, then add the order under the user account. In this video we will explore the process of adding a license to the user order. Let's first add an order. To add an order, navigate to Products. Select the Orders section. Click Add Order button. Select a customer ID and product name. Entering the order number is optional. The system will allocate an order number internally. Use the order number field for optional order reference if needed. If the product makes use of serial numbers, then serial number must be allocated for the order. The serial number allocated will automatically allocate the number of licenses. If the product doesn't make use of serial numbers, then the number of licenses need to be entered for the order. Click on the Add Order button to add the order for the selected customer. To add a user license, navigate to Products. Select the Single User License section. Select the customer ID. All orders will be populated in the Order ID list box. Select the order ID. The program associated with the order will also appear below the order ID. Enter the required information. Click on the Generate License button. If the license is an activation code, it will appear in the activation code text box. You can copy this and send it to the customer. The removal code is a value that the customer will obtain if the product license has been removed from the computer, providing the license removal is enabled in the product license configuration. Saving the generated license to the database allows the software to record the action. However, the software will log all licensing activities in the bottom section of the screen. If the license generated is a file, the license will be saved to the location specified. All licenses saved to database will appear under View Licenses window. To manually deactivate a single user license, navigate to Products and select the Single User License section. Click on the Deactivate and Activate button to open the licenses view. Select the license you want to deactivate. Click on the Deactivate button. Deactivated licenses show a removal date. You can do the same procedure for other licenses. To reactivate a license, simply select it and click on the Activate License button. To edit a single user license, navigate to Products and select the Single User License section. Click on the View All Licenses button to open the View All Licenses window. Double-click on the license you want to edit to open the Edit License window. Make changes to the license as needed. Depending on the license type, you can generate an activation code or a license file. Click to generate an activation code, and update the license in the database. Notice the software will also generate a removal code. This code is only needed when the license user needs to remove the license from the license activation server. The removal code is normally generated on the user's end after removing the software license. Depending on your product configuration, some may opt out of generating a license removal code. License validation is done automatically during the license activation process. The action can be performed using License Activation API or License Activation Server. This video is to illustrate the use of the license validation feature available in the Single User License section. The feature allows you to manually validate licenses if needed. To validate a single user license, do the following. Navigate to Products, then select Single User License section. Click on Validate License button to open the validation window. We will validate some licenses from the orders we have created earlier for illustration purpose. Select the product which the license file belongs to. Enter the information needed, site code, serial number and computer ID. If the product is configured to use activation codes, then paste the activation code you want to validate in the designated area. Click on the Validate License button to validate the license. If the product is configured to have license files, then use the Browse button to browse to the location of the license file. Enter the information needed, site code, and computer ID. Click on the Validate License button to validate the license. To delete a single user license, do the following. Navigate to Products, then select the Single User License section. Click on View All Licenses button to open the Licenses window. Select the license you want to delete, then click on the Delete License button.